She came home smiling until he showed her the photo. The second she opened the door, laughing like nothing in the world could ever hurt her, I knew everything was about to fall apart, and she didn't even realize it yet. It was close to midnight when I heard her heels clicking against the porch. That familiar sound used to make me smile. Tonight, it only made my jaw clench tighter. I sat quietly on the couch, the lights low, the room colder than ever before. I didn't move when she walked inside. "Babe," she called softly. "You're still awake? Miss me that much already?" Aisha Khan, my wife of 3 years, beautiful, confident, always the center of attention wherever she went. She tossed her purse onto the table and slipped off her heels, expecting me to walk over and kiss her forehead, like I always did. But this time, I didn't. Instead, I stared at her. Really stared at her for the first time in a long while. Her makeup was slightly smeared, her perfume was stronger than usual, and somehow, her smile no longer felt like home. "You're late," I said quietly. She paused for just a second before forcing a casual shrug. "Girls' night went longer than expected. You know how it is." I nodded slowly. "And your phone?" I asked. "Still dead?" She blinked. "Yeah. Why?" Without saying another word, I picked up my phone from the coffee table and turned the screen toward her. The moment she saw it, her entire expression changed. The photo was impossible to deny. Aisha sitting far too close beside a man I had never seen before, his hand resting gently over hers. Their faces leaned in close, like two people sharing something they were never meant to hide. The silence that followed felt endless. "Amir, I can explain," she whispered. I stood up slowly, putting distance between us. "Then explain." Tears instantly gathered in her eyes. "It's not what it looks like." A bitter smile crossed my face. "That excuse is older than our marriage." "He's just a friend," she said quickly. "We were only talking." "Do friends look at each other like that?" I asked quietly. "Do they touch each other like that?" She opened her mouth, but no words came out. That silence told me everything. I walked into the kitchen and returned with a thick, sealed envelope in my hand. "I spent the last 2 hours thinking about this moment," I said, handing it to her. "And honestly, I'm tired of pretending not to see what's been right in front of me." Her hands trembled as she opened it. The color drained from her face. "Divorce papers?" she whispered. "I had them prepared last week." Her eyes widened in disbelief. "You've been planning this?" "I've been noticing things for months," I replied calmly. "The late nights, the hidden smiles at your phone, the way your eyes stopped meeting mine when you said, 'I love you.'" Tears rolled down her cheeks. "Why didn't you say anything?" "Because I needed the truth to reveal itself." I looked directly into her eyes. And tonight, it finally did. She stepped closer, panic replacing confidence. "Amir, please, it didn't mean anything. It was a mistake." I slowly shook my head. "No, forgetting an anniversary is a mistake. This was a choice." She reached for my arm, but I stepped back before she could touch me. "I used to stay awake waiting for you," I said softly. "I trusted you completely." "And now?" she asked, her voice trembling. I looked at her one last time. "Now, I believe in consequences." The room felt heavier after every word. "You don't have to sign them tonight," I added calmly. "Take your time. But understand something clearly. The man you expected to see when you walked through that door tonight no longer exists." She looked at the papers, then back at me, like she no longer recognized the man standing in front of her. Maybe she didn't, because the man who once welcomed her with love, warmth, and blind trust disappeared somewhere between her lies and that photograph. And tonight, for the very first time, I welcomed her home with the truth. If you enjoyed this emotional story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more emotional videos.